Happy New Year, guys. How are you doing? Sorry, you're a bit precarious, but I thought I'd change up the old filming background for you all today. Imi is trying to get on the pillow that you're balanced on. So welcome back to the very professional Spoonie Life Lover. I hope you all had most amazing Christmas. And I hope you all got what you wanted, and I don't mean materialistic wise, I mean I hope you got what you wanted to spend time with your family and you just had the best day. My day was brilliant. I just spent time at home with mum and dad and Imi. My uncle was at his house, which is what he wanted to do, so that was all fine and brilliant. He was out of hospital, all good. So as you can tell by the title of this video, this is going to be a top 5 goals that I'd like to achieve in 2019. I'm not going to call it resolutions because I just don't believe in resolutions. They're just goals that I've set myself to try and achieve throughout the year of 2019. I don't like to put too much pressure on myself because I believe that if you do that, sometimes it can be damaging to your mental health if you put so much pressure on yourself and then all of a sudden you're not achieving. So I just try to be quite generalised with it and just enjoy what I'm achieving. Yes, 2018 for me was one of the better years for me personally. For the family, it wasn't such a great year stress-wise. But for me personally, I achieved a hell of a lot in 2018. I started Spoonie Life Lover at the end of 2017 and I achieved so much. I started my Spoonie Love Books blog. I started my Spoonie Love Books Instagram. So my whole... how can I put it? My whole feeling of being changed completely for me during 2018. Also, my mental health has never been so good because I put that down to my lovely counsellor, but I also put it down to a lot of hard work from me as well. And that to me has been so life-changing. Also, I started my Humera late 2017, so that kind of had a knock-on effect and made my skin so much better for 2018 as well. So it was a better year for me. I wasn't in hospital as an inpatient once in 2018 apart from a day case, which was a massive achievement for me. Usually I spend most of my life in and out of hospital, so it was massive. So for me personally, it was a good year, but for the whole family, with regards to my uncle's health and the stress that we've been put under with other areas, it wasn't such a great year. But overall, it was okay. So I've got my trusty little notebook. This notebook is just from Home Bargains. If you're interested, they still had them when I went in before Christmas. They had this size and the A5 size. This is A3. So yeah, really cheap and really good quality paper if you're interested. So I've just kind of wrote down my 5 long-term goals for 2019, and I'm just going to share them with you now and just talk you through kind of what they are. So the first one is improve Spoonie Life Lover and Spoonie Loves Books. So if you're not aware, I have a Instagram dedicated to books called Spoonie Loves Books. It is in the description box, and I also have a blog called Spoonie Loves Books over on WordPress. They are both new to me, and they are both still very new to me, as in I'm still learning. But I'm very much enjoying the process. So to me, to improve those is high on my list of priorities for 2019. I very much enjoy reading. I read a lot. It's kind of dipped off the end of last year as I've been quite busy, but I really enjoy reading, and it's something that I find takes me away from my pain, as I'm in chronic pain, and it allows me to be someone else. And it makes me feel really good, and it also helps me to relieve a lot of anxiety as well. And I know people do all sorts of things for anxiety, but for me, reading is one thing that really does allow me to escape. But I'd like to improve my editing, I'd like to improve my channel, and I'd like to get a lot more content coming up other than just the vlogs, which is a lot more sit down videos. I'd like to do a lot more videos that you get to know me a bit more. So please, if you have any video suggestions or there's any videos you'd like to see, please leave them in the comment box and I will film them for you. If I am able to do that, I will. And Spoonie Loves Books, I really want to keep going with the quality of photographs that I'm producing over there. I'm really happy with those and improve on that. And on my blog, I want to get more people to go over to my blog and view my blog and just keep bashing out some really great content over there. So if you get a chance, please do visit my blog. It will be left on screen for you and it is also in the description box, and there is a live link on my book Instagram for you guys, so please do go and check it out. It's something that I've worked extremely hard on. My last post, which was a book review, took over 4 hours to actually put together, and it was a lot of hard work. And when you're not very well, to do that 4 hours to somebody who's fit and healthy and hasn't got chronic pain and all that kind of thing probably is like a drop in the ocean, but to someone who is not very well and doesn't feel well most of the time, who suffers from chronic fatigue and chronic pain, 4 hours is a lot of time. So please do go check it out, it would mean the world to me, guys. So that's number 1. Number 2 is get my legs sorted out. If you're not aware, I was born with a condition called gnu valgum, which means both my kneecaps are in the wrong position. It's called knock knees. I wasn't diagnosed until I was 11 and I am currently waiting to have a procedure called an osteostomy. There are only 3 surgeons in this country that perform this procedure, and I am waiting to go and get a opinion from one in February. I was meant to go in December, but with my uncle not being well and all of that kind of thing going on, I had to rearrange the appointment. So yeah, we're going in February to see a Dr. Chisel, which is a very appropriate name for an orthopaedic surgeon. So yeah, we're off to see him to see if he can offer me the procedure and to ask him a lot of questions about the procedure and whether I want to go ahead with it, because it is major surgery on both of my legs, to straighten them and realign them and get them in the right position so that I can walk properly, have ankles that close, and have a lot less pain, hopefully, and it will also significantly reduce the amount of osteoarthritis that I will get in the joint in later life and reduce the need for a knee replacement. So it is an important operation, but it is also a very dramatic operation, as it involves breaking bones, inserting metal work into the joints, and that metal work will be in there for life. So it's a big decision. So yeah, that is a big one that has got to happen in 2019. Number 3 is a little bit of it was a difficult one for me to put down. It's get out and about more. Just being outside more. I feel like I do spend a lot of time indoors, and even if it's just going for a little walk or going out in my mobility scooter, just being outside and outdoors more is something that I do want to embrace more in 2019, as I feel it will be better for me. Oh dearie me, are you very tired? She's just done a massive yawn. What, coming in? Being outside more, being out and about more, just enjoying the outdoor life a lot more than I have been doing in 2018 would be very nice. So yeah, that is something that, and I don't mean going out and spending money, I just mean going out and about and being outside more than being inside would be very nice. But obviously it depends on factors of illness and wellness, and that kind of thing all depend. Number 4, you're probably going to laugh at this and you're probably going to go, but you read so much already. Why do you want to read more? And it is to read more books. But a lot of you know already, I only tend to read books that are set in this country, in Britain, in the UK, and that's because I find it really hard to travel in books. But this year I really want to broaden my horizons more with the books that I'm reading. I really want to not be as so choosy, and I want to be able to branch out a little bit more. And I also want to be able to maybe do a few of the challenges on Instagram. I noticed there was one yesterday on my book Instagram of reading 52 books over 52 weeks of the year of 2019, and I really wanted to take part in that, but I just feel at the moment like that might be a bit too much pressure for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick 2 books off of my shelf for January, and I'm going to read those 2 books in January. I'll do my very best to get through those in January. I have about, I would say, about 50 to 60 pages of the book I'm reading at the moment, which, by the way, has been amazing. It's The Sister by Louise Jensen, and it's been on my to-be read list for a while, and it is incredible. It's a bit slow to start with, but now it's amazing, and I thoroughly enjoy reading that. So I want to get that finished today, so that tomorrow, being the 1st of January, because I'm pre-filming this for you, tomorrow being the 1st of January, I am able to start on a new book on the 1st of January, so that I can start that challenge that I'm just doing just by myself, just being able to pick 2 books, and maybe one being a bit of a thicker one and one a thinner one, and if I read through those and get through those, brilliant, and if I read more, fantastic. If I don't get through them, it's not a big deal, but I just want to be able to read more and travel more in my book, in my literacy. I just want to be able to not be so closed off to, oh no, I can't read that because it's set in America, oh no, I can't read that because it's set in Australia, oh no, I can't read that because it's set in Canada. I just, you know what I mean, I just want to be a bit more open-minded to that kind of thing. And the last one for me is something I have been working on since 2016, late 2016, and I've just written relax, chill, de-stress, enjoy life more. I started to see my counsellor late 2016, I think it was, and she has worked wonders on me. I literally am a totally different person, but I just feel like I still have stuff to do. I still have work to do, and I just want to be able to, I still feel myself getting a bit stressed in certain situations, so I just want to be able to this year just step back a bit, you know, just getting to that point where a situation happens. Sorry, I've got still a bit of this virus going on. A situation happens, instead of rushing full steam ahead into it, just stepping back. And I used to be terrible at this. I'd make snap decisions, regret them later, and it would be awful. I'm a lot better at that than I was, so I have improved, but I still feel like there's improvement there to be done, and this is one that you'd be able to improve on for the rest of your life, but I just feel like there's still some chipping away there to do. And I just feel, sometimes I feel so tense that I just think, God, I just don't feel relaxed, and I wish I could feel relaxed. And maybe I need to look into some podcasts or something about meditation or something this year, just to open my mind a bit more to that kind of thing. But that is my last one. Just enjoy life more, be a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more chilled, and just take life as it comes. Try not to plan too much. You know, I'm all for being organised, but just try and take life as it comes a bit more. So yeah, there you go, guys. That's my 5 top goals for 2019. What's yours? Let me know in the comments box down below. have you got any life goals that you achieved in 2018? Because I'm sure I did, which you're actually watching one right now, which I'm very, very proud of. So if you have any goals that you achieved in 2018 and any that you're planning to achieve in 2019, let's chat. Tell me about it in the comments box down below. I wish you a very, very happy new year, and thank you so much. Hello, Remy. Thank you so much for the continued support, and it really does mean the world to me. And just thank you for everything. You know, I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, leave a friendly comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you very soon with a new video on Spoonie Life Lover. Thank you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.